Hello, my beautiful vibrant energies. I'm Vibrant V and welcome to the channel. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. Please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't, honeys. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate the support in the form of likes and subscribes. Thank you so much if you're feeling of generous spirit today. Sagittarius, change the energies as you need to. Cross watchers, same as you, my darlings, if you are here. Only take what resonates. I did say that, right? And also just note that whether or not I say this is masculine, feminine energy, honestly, in tarot, we know no male or female, okay? We don't have genders here. We don't care about that. Yeah. Right, so let's get into your channeled messages, my darling. Oh, yes. Did I say everything else? Yes, and my Vibrant Energies family. Hello, darling. How are you? Oh, hey, cutie. I don't make enough time to greet you guys anymore. I got no respect. Yeah, I know, girl. Tell me about it. All right, so let's get into it. Saggies, as always, I don't think you're taking things, or you're trying to take things in the most light-hearted way that you can, but you know, life be lifing, and sometimes people be peopling, right? I like how we use words nowadays. Oh dear. Right, so Sagittarius, you may have an order pending or coming, something like that, okay? You may have ordered something online, you could be waiting for it to come. Don't worry, I mean, hello, we know how delivery works, right? So that'll be on its way to you. The reason I'm putting that out is because it could just be something that you're really excited about. Okay, so you must tell the whole world about it because clearly, you know, we're here today discussing a delivery parcel, which, let's be honest, we probably order things all the time. So why do I need to tell you this, right? Anyway, some of you guys, you could be waiting on an outcome of something, though. I feel as if you're waiting. You've either been waitlisted. Perhaps if you're in like a weight class or something. I don't know what that would mean, but I meant to say shortlisted, or you are on the waiting list. Okay, some of you guys are just eating shortcake biscuits. I just want you to know that. Don't be so greedy. Anyway, I'm playing. That's probably just me. So some of you guys are genuinely waiting on an outcome for something, okay, that you've maybe applied for, you've put yourself forward for something here. And yeah, hopefully that outcome is going to work in your favor, my babes. I can't promise you. We'll see what the cards say. Some of you guys, yeah, you're professional at whatever it is that you do, or you might be learning how to make something look a little bit more professional, okay? Some of you guys, and I feel like it's more in the sense of, let's say you have a business and you've been running a business in a way where it's kind of like very basic, whatever, you've achieved the basic steps of that, but I feel as though you might be digging deeper to make it a little bit more professional, like tidy up the look, the portfolio or something. You're getting yourself together in some kind of a way. Honey, this is making me excited. These conversations, listen, have a word with Libra as well. Libra's on a vibe that I can relate to. So you guys are just out here like sorting things out, putting things in order, business stuffs. I really admire that. So some of you guys are going to have like a, you might have some kind of professional success or something like that, right? I do feel like you might be receiving some kind of success in relation to business work or your, yeah, I was going to say all your business. Hello. Do you know what words are? Yes, but I do see you guys being like, it's a more professional type of an approach or environment. So some of you guys, maybe you were working in more of a like a chilled, like let's say it was retail or something, but now you're in corporate finance or something. I don't know why that's the thing I chose, but some of you guys, right? So you need to adapt and act differently and fit in differently. So there's something here like that. Some of you are learning how to set certain standards in relation to your business or yourself, right? And when I say that, I mean, again, depending on how you were running your business or whatever things were going like before, I feel as though you're taking on a little bit more of a professional approach. You're being more strict. Like you could be setting out, you know, I don't want to use the word ethos. You know, when you write down your business principles, the ethos, the values, the this, the that, the da, da, da. Some of you guys could be writing down business plans. And so that's what's changed, what's happening here for you. You're trying to create like a standard at which we should work, okay? Like a service, like a standard service delivery. I don't know. Yeah, standard service delivery for some of you guys. Maybe that's what you're labeling it as. Maybe that's a contract, something. There's a quality of service as well. I do feel like you're trying to achieve here, some of you guys. All right. If it's not quality of service, it's a quality of some kind of product, perhaps that you have bought, you're purchasing, you're thinking of, or something that you're trying to improve the standard of within your life, work, whatever it is. Okay. Could be relationships too. You're trying to improve the quality of relationships. I'm definitely on board for that one, my darlings. Some of you, there's like a, You know, when you're doing your business plan, whatever it is, you're doing business related things, they're like, oh, what's your unique selling factor or your selling point or whatever it is, or whatever. What is your wow factor? Like, what makes you different? What makes you stand out? Like that type of stuff, okay? Now, I'm using, sorry, I'm very, listen, we have to respect the business space when we're in the business space. I get it. So we have the relevant conversations. But generally, when you hear these people talk and you really, really see what people actually do versus what they pretentiously discuss, it's like, what are you talking about? This is just so fake and it's pretentious. It's like, you know, those meetings you go to and everyone's like a leader or something or in their field, whatever. And then you do the whole speech of, oh, we're introducing so-and-so who has 10 masters and has saved the poor and fed hungry children and has a PhD behind it, like that type of thing. And you're just like, who gives a crap? Like, genuinely, who actually cares about these accolades? Who are you as a person, though? Do you help your mum out when she needs help? Do you respect your partner? Are you a faithful person? Do you raise your kids and your family well? What are you like when you're in a store and you're in the line and you got to wait 45 minutes? Are you respectful? Do you take your time? Do you cuss people? Like, what is going, you know? Like, it's that type of thing. So it's kind of, I don't know, I get a sense of you might be in an environment where it feels very pretentious, where people are just giving each other like praise and, you know, them things. Ugh. I can't stand that. I've been in management meetings and you just hear it. It's so kiss ass. It's so ugh. So yeah, there's something going on here potentially with some of you guys and you're in an environment where it's like, I hear what you're saying, but honestly, my business is one where it's like, we're dealing with the customers, we're speaking directly to who they are, and like, do you know what I mean? Which is very rare in this day and age, let's be honest. Right. So yes, this is something you could be going to a meeting, or you could just be kind of writing out your business plan and kind of figuring out what your niche factor is or your niche audience is or whatever that looks like, okay? Or how to stand out differently, something. Some of you guys, there's a shock, and I said shock or horror, but actually the terminology is shock and awe, isn't it? So you could be wowing some people, hence the wow factor, and maybe that's why I thought of that instead. But yeah, there could be some kind of like a horror factor, or like it's kind of like, whoa, this is shocking. Like it's just maybe just, oh wow, okay, this was unexpected, something like this, okay? Excuse me. Some of you could be dealing with another Sagittarius very much, or a Gemini. If it's not, for some reason, I don't know why it resonated with me, as you could be dealing with somebody or connected to somebody who has a moon sign of Sagittarius or Gemini moon, okay? Don't know why that would be relevant, but basically, look at me, I don't know why that would be relevant. It makes a difference in relation to you, Sagittarius, because Gemini is your polar, I want to say your polar sign. So effectively where you would jump in, you would kind of like, sorry, I hear the word think fast, right? But that's more Gemini energy. A Gemini would think fast and like process and whatever it is, and they may not even necessarily know how to say yes or no to a thing. Because sometimes usually I find with Geminis, when they want to say no to something, they don't know how to do it. So they can come across as if they're lying or they're pretentious or something because they don't know how to kind of really just say no, right? They're not necessarily people pleasers, but you have to really push them for them to really be like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, they don't just get defiant for no reason. The only time they really get annoyed is if you disturb them while they're trying to learn or work. Like, that's what I find with Geminis. Don't interrupt them in the capacities that they really care about, right? When it comes to stimulation of their mind. However, you, Sagittarius, you're very much like, I don't need to think about the details of this. I don't even need to worry about it. Let's just go. Like, let's just, you know, see how we feel it out. I trust the universe. I got all this luck on my side. Like, things are going to be okay. We don't need to worry, blah, blah, blah. Look who's at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers, Gemini. So, honey. All right. Gems. Sagittarius, you could be connected with a Gemini who is your lover, your partner, your friend, your brother, something like this, okay? I don't know why. Sorry. Random messages, right? Okay, sorry. Reducing your fast food orders. Some of you guys, Saggies, and I'm not one to judge. She's a hypocrite, so she can't really shout at you for this one. But Saggies, honey, good for you if you're reducing your takeaway. If you're like me, it could just be a situation where you're just kind of like, listen, these things don't even taste that good anyway, except for, listen, I'm not sponsored by anybody but Wingstop. Oh my God. And let's not talk about it too much because I'm going to want to order it. I've not had it in how long? At least 2 months. I don't think I've had Wingstop. I love Wingstop. Like, it's actually the best chicken. In the UK anyway, it's the best chicken, the best seasoning. Like, it's just mango habanero, guys. Those who don't know, try it. If you can take the spice is crazy. It's just delicious. Anyway, oh my God, I'm getting excited. Stop. We're supposed to be reducing the fast food intake. Now you got me thinking about Wingstop. I might have a problem. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm playful sometimes. Sometimes I'm miserable. It is what it is. Take what you can and leave what you can't, right? So yeah, some of you guys, I do think maybe you're reducing your orders, or maybe now you're reflecting. You're like me, like, damn, I've not had Wingstop in 2 months. I might need to give myself a treat. I don't know. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Some of you are going to be planning a holiday as well. Travel is on the cards for you. Now, if it's not necessarily travel, it's just making arrangements for the seasons that are coming up. Like I keep saying, we are in the, and I keep saying as if I say it every 5 seconds, right? We are in the UK and we've got Christmas coming up. So some of you guys, maybe you're organizing certain things around family, whatever it is, like that type of travel. Maybe you guys are agreeing to, like last year, my family and one of my friends, we did what did we do? We did an Airbnb somewhere in a different location. And, it was all right. Not really my thing. I don't really care for Christmas. I'm a bit of a Grinch, so I could care less. But it was actually really nice, if I'm honest, on the truth. It was nice just being around my niece. I'm so biased. I think I just love that little girl. That's all there is to it. Everything else is like, oh God, adults, yeah, no thanks. I can pass and do without you guys on Christmas. Because it's a generally boring day. Can we talk about that part? Sorry, Sag. Maybe that's how you feel. Maybe someone you're trying to connect with for Christmas feels that way. I don't know, baby. You let me know. Okay, so Sagittarius as well, the connection with the Gemini, like I said, it could be a mother or a brother, whatever. I just like to use the terminology. So effectively, it's more siblings, okay? I just like the rhyming of mother, brother, lover. But it could more speak of your lover or your brother, like your siblings or your lover, right? So if that's the case, maybe it's like a sibling related type thing here. And yeah, I don't want to give away too much. So I'm going to just hold my tongue on the next part. So let me stop. I'm just trying to look at the cards. Yeah, no evidence of what's going on here for my life. So yeah, no, maybe I'll just see if I got away if it's got free, as in, is my sign registered here? No, it's not. I feel safe. Some of you guys, you're changing your hairstyle, your look or something, all right? I don't know what that's about, but maybe you are, all right? Yeah, good for you, honey. If you're feeling yourself, feel yourself. Maybe it's Christmas and you're just like, listen, I'm about to have red and green hair for the summer. For the summer? God damn. I meant the season. Why would I say summer? Maybe you guys had green or red hair in summer. I don't know. Maybe you will coming up. I don't know. That's completely random. Also, who has red and green hair? But okay. Oh, the alternative is red and... Nope. Is it white and black or red and black? Harley Quinn hairstyle is what I'm thinking of. What is she even? I have no idea. I can't think of it right now. There's so many different colors. Yeah, either way. So something. I don't know why Harley Quinn is relevant as well, but yeah, that seems to be a thing here with some of you guys. You could be, check out Libra as well. There could be a connection with a Libra, because Libra is changing their whole look, their lifestyle. There's something. They're changing something, like their whole life. Like there's a change taking place massively in their lives. You, on the other hand, feel like it's like more of a physical change, okay? So again, maybe you're reducing the fast food, you're losing weight, whatever, yeah? So maybe for some of you, that's a thing. You're losing weight, increasing your finances, as in, like, I'm not spending as much on this, so hello, my income's increasing as well. Or at least it's not being spent on food. Hold on. Forgot what else I was trying to say here, my loves. I've forgotten. But anyway, some of you guys as well could be shy at this time. You might have a partner. Maybe it's a Libra, or maybe there's some kind of partnership, full stop, right? It doesn't have to be a partner, a friend, connection, brother, sibling, mother, whatever, right? With the moon here, could be a mother, all right? Because that's the mother of the zodiac, Cancer energy. Definite family stuff. But ending with the Knight of Swords, we could have a disagreement in the family, all right? So just want that to be kind of immediately said. If that's the case, it could be a disagreement with a mother, or about a mother, around a mother, something. All right, boo. Okay, that's it. I forgot where I was going now. I forgot. Sorry. Now, Archangel Mary, open your heart with compassion, enfold others in love, which coincides wonderfully with our Cancer energy. This is very motherly, loving energy. This is, when you care about people and it's very like it's second nature. It's so automatic. It's not anything that you need to think about. So whoever your friends and family are at this time, you have a natural, innate love towards them. Like it just is. It just is. I don't really see that being a thing. I don't think you try. I don't think it's a challenge. I just think it is. All right. Some of you, though, usually have some hidden emotions or some hidden challenges potentially with your mother. There is something here about a mother, and there could be, it's like drowning in the things that I can't say to my mum. Ooh, Sag. Oh, that came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. Sorry, I just said it, but yeah, no. Ooh, okay. Oh God, oh no, that's gonna get me emotional. For some of you guys, that means, all right, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, some of you guys, you know what that means. Condolences and all the rest. Yeah, because it's reminding you. Okay, yes, but some of you guys, your mums are, very much here and everything else, and it just might be a challenge between you guys, even though it's a lot of love. Don't get me wrong, like I don't sense any really awful situation. There is a bit of a dark moon situation energy here though, so spend time in contemplation, meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. So it might just require you to kind of really look on how some of you were raised and how your connection is with your mother, and maybe perhaps the subconscious issues that may be challenging you guys. I don't think it's bad. Like, I don't get like this is a bad mother type energy. What I do get is there is some unreconciled emotions here that you probably need to look into coming up, Sagittarius, or you might be currently doing. All right. If not, Saggies, it could be to do with the mother of your child, or potentially the father of your child. Okay, because I know a guy who's Cancerian. In fact, I know two Cancerian guys. So yeah, and they do have issues with the mother of their children. So there could be some things here. Right, the cherubim. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes for cellular wisdom. I don't think this card is telling me very much, if I'm honest with you. I feel like it's just kind of having hope, effectively, because the stars are more like that. The star Aquarius energy, abundance, change. Oh God, I can't say the word. Eccentricity. God damn it. Yeah, just being different, kind of a thing. But also, there's a sense of hope and healing in relation to the Aquarius energy, right? Archangel Lavender. Ooh, prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone. Jeez, everyone? Now, I believe in releasing energies, but I don't know if I'd say release everybody. Then again, who knows? Maybe that's a depth I need to come to in my life. Everybody. I thought it was selected people, but maybe it's everyone. Okay. sorry guys, I'm really quite playful here a little bit. But some of you guys, you do need to, you forgive. And I suppose it's more, when we say releasing everybody, it's like releasing everybody in forgiveness. It's more the energy of saying, I understand that this took place and it might have made me feel how it made me feel, etc., etc. But I release the pain or the attachment to pain that I have in relation to, maybe the disappointment of your mother here, or the mother of your child, or the father of your child, however that resonates with you guys, right? Okay, so yeah, the dark moon, I've already read that to you guys. The owl, a crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make important revelation. Oh, some of these is feeling like, so I don't know, partly I'm hearing or feeling like, when you don't appreciate that. All right. Completely random, forgive me, and let's go with this as an example. Sometimes you're with the completely random, again, not even relatable to me personally, but all right. Some of you, let's say you've been in a scenario where you had your first child, or you had your child with a particular person, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. That's the other parent. Fine, no problem. Then you've moved into a scenario where it's like, oh my God, where was I even going with this? Yeah. So it didn't work out with the person that you've had the baby with, for example, right? Or you've had the child with, or whatever. Or maybe it's something to do with your mother for some of you guys. And it's like you then move on to a different scenario thinking, well, I'm going to be just fine if I let this person go or this situation go, whatever it is. Like this guy's not good enough for my, for me and my relationship with him, but yeah, fine. That's the father of my child now. Or this woman, she's not worth very much, whatever it is, fine. But she's the mother of my child. I need to kind of get on with it. Not realizing, so as you move to something better, you realize that you encounter someone who's actually a little bit more challenging than you were used to. As in, you are now, not now, but you might be coming up against the fact that you've moved from someone who was loving, sensitive, caring, but then you move forward with, or you move your family over to a new partner, but somehow you guys have like disagreements or arguments or something, like it's not the best thing. Listen, I don't even know why we're resonating on this, Sagittarius. I don't love this. All right, let's move on. Sorry, yeah, that's just kind of really annoyed me there. No. Where are we? Here we go. Embrace high levels of motivation and energy will. Sorry, embracing high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. Oh, yes. So some of you guys, I think you just kind of need to get back into yourself. So in releasing the pain that people have caused you or the disappointments you've had in terms of your mother, the father or the mother of your child, something like this. Some of you is just releasing your emotions towards certain people. That's all it is. Okay, fine. So yeah, Sag, it could be in relation to just a cancer. You're just like letting this person go because this person's maybe just a bit too emotional for you. You just want to have a good time, have fun, express love and compassion in a fun way, but maybe emotionally this person might be a little bit more heavy than you desire. Something like this. Or they have some issues in relation to their family that they need to heal themselves, like genuinely. I don't know, I'm feeling very much like a healing of family vibes here, and we kind of need to figure this out. Sorry, I was resonating with some of these cards here. Hold on. What is the moon for Sagittarius? Libra. Libra, sorry, that's justice. Oh. Seven of Cups. Yeah, so the Justice card is all about checks and balances. Whatever actions you did in the past is now going to haunt you now, okay? It's going to be impacting you. The fact that it's the moon, it means that subconsciously there might be some things that's coming back for you that you need to reflect on. Are we in any kind of retrograde? I'm really not sure right now. I've not checked out what the planets are doing for a sec, but yeah, it feels as though there's kind of more of an like a retrograde energy. If not, it could be a full moon. Did we had one recently? Forgive me, I forget. Okay, something like that. But it's kind of like the reassessing of old emotions, past traumas, past life traumas. Like that type of vibe is what I feel. Oh, it's good though. I really like this because you're going to be getting to know yourself and understanding yourself a little bit more. Some of you where I felt like you were trying to balance out love. Oh, I just blatantly spat on myself there. All right. I was gonna say something so inappropriate. Let me stop. Okay. So I'm such a child in my mind. I just really be playing around. Some of you guys, I do feel like you were trying to have a sense of balance in your relationships or your partnerships before, but I feel now that you've learned about certain cycles that you might repeat, right? Or the types of people that you might generally attract because of the subconscious, because of your some of you, it's the way that you had a dynamic with your mother. Some of you, okay, so maybe your mom's not present per se necessarily for some of you guys, right? But the dynamics that you had or the yeah, whatever, either the unhealed emotions or the emotions you were given, because hello, some of us were genuinely loved by our mums, right? And listen, we talk about dysfunction all the time. My mom didn't have very much to her name, right? And I say that in the sense of my biological mom. She didn't have very much to her name, whatever it was. But when I tell you, I look back and I reflect on my life, this woman gave the most amount of love that I've ever been exposed to, from any kind of female in my life, like genuine, pure love. And up to this day, she would fight and die for her children. Now, I don't think that's necessarily good because she's raised some bad kids. Let's not pretend, right? So some of my brothers are very questionable in their behaviors. She will always back it for her family. Like that's just her commitment. Um, yeah, so some of you guys, you don't have that kind of emotional mother trauma type thing. I don't think it's that deep. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there might be people around you who have their mother traumas they need to deal with. Hold on a second, no, sorry, I was going somewhere with this. There was a reason I felt like I was gonna say it. Anyway, so going back to the point I was trying to make, I think, is that some of you guys, yeah, you wanted to have like a fairness in love. You wanted equal partnership with the people from your past, whether that's friends, lovers, family members, whatever it is. You want a sense of what's right and wrong, like give and take. If we're doing for each other, we're helping, we're supporting and encouraging each other. But I think you've kind of emptied out the keeping things balanced per se, right? Because you come to realize perhaps, and I think this is just from experience, not necessarily that karma doesn't balance out per se, karma really entirely does, but I think it's more a scenario where it's like you have tried to do your level best to keep things fair and equal between yourself and others, but now you've kind of emptied out the desire to keep things equal or fair or balanced. And I say empty, bear with me with this, right? The language. And now you're looking at things from a different perspective where it's like, I want to invest in certain things, but I don't know if that emotionally you're truly, how do I explain it? You're not so like agreeable or that peacemaker or what, yeah, like I said, I was wanting to keep it fair, equal, or whatever it is. I think you're just trying to figure out what works for you better. That's what I think. Oh God, there's a lot in this story here, Sag. So you guys, you need to like I think your parents have a very strong hold on you. I'm sorry, I completely random. Forgive me if it feels offensive, but I do think your parents or your mums or something about that. There might be some, or maybe, oh my gosh. Oh God. All right, we're not gonna do it. I don't want to. Some of you, God, yeah. There's like a, I don't want to. Forgive me, guys, but yeah, some of you guys, might be celebrating the anniversary of the passing of your mums as well. I'm gonna just leave that there and step right away, okay? Because this just feels very, I don't want to care for you guys. Yeah. Condolences and all of that, all right? Yeah, I think it might, some of you guys, maybe if that's the case, it might make you feel a little bit, I want to use the word rudderless. It might make you feel a little bit aimless, a little bit lost or something like that. If you had a good relationship with your mom, your parents, your dad, it could be, I keep saying mom, but it's only because the moon represents the mother of the zodiac. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I want to move along with that one. That feels very kind of sad and heavy. Some of you, though, you are fast approaching building a family. So if some of you guys, oh no. All right, so some of you guys, let's say you've lost your parent or something, or you're not very close with, let's say, okay, let's use the not very close because it makes it a little bit easier to swallow, right? For me anyway. Maybe you're not very close with your parents, but you're about to like come into a stage into your life where you're growing a family, you're gonna have like children or something, you know, something coming up for you, and you want to maybe share that news, and get together potentially with like grandparents or something. Does that make sense? Oh, okay. The Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Temperance. You could be dealing with another Sagittarius. Did I say this from before as well? Potentially, yeah. Sagittarius moon, perhaps. But yeah. Some of you have a very independent child. And I think you're just kind of watching this child. This is a child who might be very carefree. Who likes to play a lot. Yeah. That's so cute. I can't even. I need to move on. This is touching my heart in a way. I feel like I want to cry. But it's not, and I say carefree as in this child could just be, because they're a child, obviously, that means they're enjoying their lives, and that's a beautiful thing. This is an independent child of yours, very independent individual, very much so. You could just be observing them to see what they're going to kind of come up with next, or, that is so cute. Sagittarius is a weird reading for me. I know well, I was gonna say I know it has nothing to do with me. The most it could have anything to do with is my niece, because she's like the only child, you know, in my present life, I suppose. Or my nephews, I suppose. But they're at a greater distance, so it's harder. Okay. Okay. You might want to run away from something that's said, though. All right, hold on. So some of you guys might have a child. Like I said, this child might be very free spirited, but they might say something that triggers you, and you're just like, okay, I need to be the bigger person in this scenario here. I need to be the bigger you know, like the parent. Yes, you know, ideally I want my child to be my friend or whatever that, you know, whatever else that you have as a parent. But actually, perhaps I need to rein this child in with certain things. Having said that, all I would say, Sag, is be careful what language you use with your child, because I do think we need to have some kind of forgiveness, okay? There might be something that comes up the child might say and or do, but it's keeping in mind, and this is not me judging, but I have to share the messages with you. children learn from the example of their parents. So whatever it is that you think that your child is doing that's irritating you or this, that, the other, my darlings, I need you to kind of take a pause for a second, reflect on it, and consider how you've contributed, and or maybe other relatives, maybe it's their friends, all right? Depending on the age of these children as well, they're going to act out in different ways. Listen, I'm not here to listen. Right. I've studied childcare, which is why I feel I can say certain things, but I'm not here to tell you how to parent. But I do say be mindful, because, you know, it might be a situation where you want to like cuss them out for something that they may do when you're in amongst other people, perhaps. Because, you know, they're children or they're younger than you. They might not realize that they need to keep their mouth closed about certain things, or certain behaviors aren't okay, and you just kind of need to like let them know that without actually making them feel really terrible as human beings, all right? But it's important to say, hey, I'm not satisfied with what you've done, or this is inappropriate, blah, 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 and there's the reason why and how we can do it better. Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and Judgment. Yeah, this is what, you know what, while I'm explaining the cards, that's exactly what I feel like this potentially is happening, all right? So I do think some of you, your children are a reflection of you in a way where it might be triggering to you, it might annoy you, but I feel like it's for you to kind of figure out the best way to approach it, and also to reflect on what that means for you. Honey, listen, I'm going to leave this here. Those of you who have no children, I'm so sorry. I felt like I've just completely shut you out of this reading. I have no idea what to tell you. If you don't have the children, I think you could be dealing with somebody who has children, or it's their family situation or environment that's going to cause something to happen. This person might actually run to you for help in whatever it is that they need. I think that's really what's going to happen. This feels like a side story of like, this is not my business, but someone else might be coming to me with their business. Like, that's what it feels like. All right, Saggies. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that, unless maybe this is actually your storyline. You came closer than anyone. Sorry, this is in case you have a partner here. I'm just pulling like all the cards I pull for all the readings, just if it resonates in different kind of ways for you guys. You came closer than anyone. You and I were too young, and I know that I crossed the line with you. Yeah, this is given. All right. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, I do feel like whatever's going on here, there's like potentially some other issues on one person's end, or maybe both your ends. I don't think it's your issue personally. I think you've understood who you are. I think you know what your family dynamics are. I think you, if you're anything like me, you've received love from your mum, so you don't really have like mummy issues to that degree. There's different types of other issues that it may present. You know, I have my own. I don't know if I'll share it with you guys entirely. Maybe I will. Maybe I have already. I don't know. But yeah, if ever I feel provoked or whatever, look at this. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? Some of you guys, maybe it's not your mum then, if that's the case. In my scenario, it's probably your dad. But yeah. I won't say anything else. Unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So Sagittarius, if you have any situation here where it does not feel like, where it feels dishonest, or maybe it's someone's subconscious coming back to haunt them, or their family issues, or their mother issues, or whatever it may be, I just think it's going to cause some kind of issues between you. You might not be completely direct and bold to be like, hey, this is not working for me. Like, you know, like you might not even say it like that, but I do think you're going to separate yourself potentially from this person here. I think the best way for you to feel empowered is effectively, look at how he's running away. Usually this guy is running towards somebody to go tell him a message. This one's kind of like, listen, I got nothing else to say to you. I'm running out. I'm gone. You know? So maybe some of you guys are just like, thank you for sharing the issues that you have, but I'm just not in this. All right, Saggies, honey, you guys, again, switch the energies as you need to. If you lasted this long, definitely thumbs up and subscribe. I'd appreciate the support. But yeah, thank you for your time, loves. This was interesting. All right, bye.